I hate messing with my contact list. I've had a contact list with Google for years and it's a mess, but guess what? Help is on the way. Google's making changes to contacts and I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. I'm David Foster and this is Geek Beat. This week's episode of Geek Beat is brought to you by Domain.com. In today's how-to, I'm going to show you a preview of the new Google Contacts, and all I'm going to say is, it's about time. Now check this out. Okay, so the first thing you're going to notice when you come in here now is they have this flat design like they're using on Inbox and the calendar. And I really like it because it's very intuitive, it's easy to navigate, everything's clean. And I love what they're doing as far as carrying over this consistent look and functionality, because then if I'm sending an email, I just click the plus and I compose an email. I click the plus, I add an event in calendar. I click the plus and I add a contact. And so everything's getting consistent. And that's been a problem with Google for a long time, in my personal opinion, because everything was different. If I was using Gmail, it was a different experience than calendar. And if I was using contacts, it was a completely different and very frustrating process. So now, as you can see, like the first thing that I saw when I logged in here, if I click on, like for instance, if I had 3 people here that have the same name, I can click on all 3 of them and I can just click merge up here and it merges them all together. That was one thing that I was really frustrated with, was merging contacts, because I had some that were similar or were the same ones, and I couldn't remove them very easy. So when I first logged into this yesterday, it said, I found duplicate contacts. Do you want me to merge them? And it showed me a list of all of them, and I went ahead and clicked merge, and it merged them all together. And now my contact list is just like half of what it was. So one thing that I really like is its integration with like Google Circles for Google Plus and all of that stuff. All the groups that I created when I had this originally are still here. And then, like I told you about finding duplicates, I can click that over here and actually have it search through and get the duplicates like that as well. So if I go in here to all contacts, and let's say I want to look at Abby the Chihuahua. So here's Abby's contact info. I'm able to add a photo of her. I can add her to my circles right here and see what circle she is in. I can add her to a group if I wanted to. Got a nickname there, her birthday, her URL, because she is an author at GeekBeat TV. And then the coolest Chihuahua online today. And then if I had sent her any emails, another cool thing, and let me show you really quick the editing screen. So you can come in here and you can change the photo, you can put a job title, add as many emails as you want, their birth date, their profile, a website, all of these different things. Google Plus profile gets pulled in automatically because I did not do that. That was just based off of the circles that I had her in. So I'm going to click cancel, and then let me go to someone that I've sent an email to recently. So let's click on Callie here. I must not have emailed Callie at GeekBeat. So let's go to Scott Ellis really quick. So if you scroll down here, you can see the conversations in email that I've had with Scott Ellis. So I can click on one of these, and it's going to open up right in my calendar, which is the status meeting that we have for Earth and any of that stuff. So that's a calendar event, and then here is an email. So pretty cool stuff. Click that, opens up right in my inbox. I'm not going to open that because that's my email. So you kind of get the idea, but it's really intuitive. It's very easy to add and subtract contact. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to add a contact. So I'm going to add a mock of myself here. David Foster. I'm going to create this. I'm going to add a photo. Got my photos here. Let's grab, see if I can get my Captain America. Let's add Millie, the alligator here. Okay. There we go. Select. Then I'm going to add a nickname, Millie. Can add a job title, add an email, Millie at geekbeat.com. Add a phone, add an address, add a birthday, 12/08/19 or 2010. And notes, cool alligator. Okay, and let's add in, let's see here, add a website. But the thing is, Millie doesn't have a domain name, so let's go to domain.com and let's look for a domain name. So domain.com, I'm going to search for Millie the alligator.com. And let's see, is it available? I'm going to add the .com. I'm going to check out. And then during the checkout process, I'm just going to put in the coupon code GeekBeat to save 20% on a domain name. So domain.com and coupon code GeekBeat. So now I will add in the website http Millie the alligator.com. And then I will click save. That's going to update the photo over here. And I can actually add and invite them to Google Plus if I wanted to, add them to a group. And then here's all of their contact information. And I can edit this anytime. I can star it to add it to my favorites. I can delete, and let's go ahead and delete it, and any of that stuff. So that right there is pretty nifty. And then I can also do anything from here. I can change groups, I can merge, and I can delete, and then I can actually email and hang out. So for instance, if I wanted to send Callie Lewis an email, I click on here, click this, email, boom, opens up my inbox, and I could send Callie an email. So there you go. So what do you think? Are you excited about this much needed update? Have you played with it? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to connect with me out on the social sphere. I'm at Impartial Geek on Twitter and David Foster Geek on Google+. Also click that subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and if you're really brave, click that like button. Okay, well, it's time to go do some house cleaning. So let me see, oh wait, this guy owes me money. I better keep him on there.
How would you like to control your video editing with your iPad? On today's show, I'm going to show you how to do just that.
It is where you take your first step to becoming a 3D printed object.
The lights at this time are of unknown origin, but are incredibly bright against the dark background, leading to all kinds of hypotheses on what they might be.